Well, I'm back. I'm gonna eat this with the milk, but I kind of get this going.
I uploaded a video entitled Ultra Vegito, the God Killer is born, and in under 2 days it's now gained almost 300,000 views and on its way to 1 million. If you haven't seen it already, you can just click on my channel and find this thumbnail, but in the story so far, Ultra Vegito had battled Beerus, accidentally destroyed him, and as a result, found himself in prison without trial for over 10 years after escaping with the tragic help and subsequent death of Whis. Ultra Vegito then found a devastating secret on his escape back to Universe 7, and as a result, vowed to end the life of every single god that exists in revenge. And with it showcased a level of power that shocked the entire multiverse. I have already hand-drawn most of the next chapter, and in it, Ultra Vegito will begin his hunt with the gods, starting with Liquor, the god of destruction of Universe 8, and even potentially take on his angel too, Corn. But something needs to be explained and shown in a manga I have for you today, one which takes place during the 10 years Ultra Vegito was chained up, and shows just how Ultra Vegito's power grew from powerful to truly damn right frightening to think about. And so the story begins after Vegito has been imprisoned, his arms and legs all chained up by these special God Realm chains. In the weeks that followed, Vegito still has some hope and glimmer of light in him, thinking at this point there is still surely some way he escapes, some way he's freed from this situation like he has been so many times from similar scenarios in the main timeline. He struggles. Come on! What the hell are these made of? I can't do a thing. Whatever this is, it's suppressing my ki! Zeno! Let me go already! Can't do this anymore! Eventually though, it finally begins to dawn on Vegito as his first tears appear, that these screams and attempt to resist are completely futile. If plot armor was to save him from this, it would have done so long ago already. As the tears fall, he comments, "It's no use! This is no fairy tale, no dream, no nightmare. This is my life now. Beerus is dead. Gone, and I'm really facing the punishment for it. I just wish I could die, but whatever is in these chains is not even granting me that luxury. It's been weeks of no food or water. I don't feel a thing. It's probably the same magic that's keeping me fused, I bet." With himself now finding at least some acceptance of his fate and future for now, Vegito then closes his eyes. Could it be meditation, sleep, or something else? In fact, it seems Vegito is about to do something both Goku and Piccolo have been doing for years in their pursuit of becoming stronger. As Vegito then thinks, well, if I'm going to be here for a bit longer, if nothing else, at least I've got some time to train now without Bulma or Chi-Chi nagging me for once. There's a brief moment of pure silence, as we have no idea what Vegito could even mean by training in these circumstances. He's chained, for God's sake. What could he mean?
The mind.
It is then the scene shifts into within the inner mind of Vegito himself, and standing there is a familiar pair of legs with Saiyan boots, saying roughly, "This is ridiculous! Surely there's a way out of this. Have you got any ideas yet, you clown?" To which we then see a familiar figure with an iconic haircut sitting down too, and he responds, Beats me, Vegeta. I really didn't think Zen-chan would be like that with me. I kinda thought we were friends." "You fool!" To which Vegeta instantly reacts angrily to Goku's naive comments, continuing, "Your friend, the Omni King, king of all! What on earth made you think he would spare us? The last time you ever brought him out, he ended up erasing my son's entire universe! I I'd say we're lucky to even be alive, but I'd rather be dead in hell right now than stuck in here with you! This is truly my worst nightmare, and it's all because of you and your stupid idea to fuse into Vegito! Which in response, a still light-hearted Goku places his hand behind his head with a smile and says, "Haha, hey now, it's not like we had much of a choice. If we hadn't offered to give Beerus a challenge as Vegito, we would have been erased anyway. At least now we've got a chance to get back home one day. Besides, I'm pretty sure it's because of how new and inexperienced you are with Ultra Ego that we even went that far and killed Beerus. We'd have been fine if my Ultra Instinct was in control then." "What did you say? Inexperienced?" Resulting in Vegeta instantly getting angered by Goku's patronizing comments. Continuing, "Shut the hell up, Kakarot! It's as much your fault as it is mine that happened. Don't you dare try to blame me! And furthermore, my Ultra Ego is near complete. Beerus no longer trains me. But there's a reason you're still training with Whis daily to perfect that pitiful Ultra Instinct of yours, even after all this time. If I was you, I'd have given up by now." In response, Goku begins laughing, turning his back to Vegeta as he bows his head. It's unclear at first what he's doing, but there's a definite change in the atmosphere and air pressure around him. He slowly turns his face towards Vegeta with a calm and at peace smile, continuing, "Sorry, Vegeta. Maybe you're right. You are the genius here after all. Don't think I haven't noticed just how quickly you mastered your Ultra Ego. But you know, now that we've found ourselves with all this time together, I'm sure we could find a way to both perfect things." And suddenly, with a now serious look in his eyes, his hair a silvery white and covered in a divine aura, Goku enters his mastered Ultra Instinct form at will, commanding, "You ready, Vegeta? You wanted this ever since our last fight got stopped early because of Boo. Me and you, all out, nothing held back. Don't tell me you're too sad about being locked up to turn down a chance to fight me at my best." But instantly, as if already prepared, Vegeta too enters his Ultra Ego form, saying with a cocky smirk, "I love it when you talk with such misguided confidence, Kakarot. Don't make me laugh. You know as well as I do, a Saiyan never turns down a battle." The two legendary Saiyans then stare each other down, with Goku looking down and saying, "I knew it. Just so you know, in this setting, I know there's no way either of us can die. This is all in our heads, so believe me when I say I'm going to come at you harder than I even went at Moro." To which a welcoming Vegeta just says, "Now that's what I like to hear. Bring it on, Kakarot!" The two then suddenly rush at each other with fury. The two clashing with incredible force, trading punches, blocking, evading and more as their hand-to-hand combat pushes them to eventually part. Ultra Gallic Gun! Kamehameha! As in a scene that harks back to their very first battle, Goku and Vegeta fire off their most powerful beams. With no planet or universe to worry about, they push themselves to their very limits to see finally who is truly stronger. And so things continued like this for over 10 years deep in the mind of Vegito, now bearded as time has passed. Though Vegeta himself could not break out, Goku and Vegeta continued to fight, non-stop as the only thing they could do. Their Zenkai boosts and training taking them to levels that simply could not be imagined by us viewers. And at the end of it, a fused Vegito of unbelievable power was born, as electricity generates around his body even from just his imagination. Ultra Vegito, the strongest god in history, was created in the custody of the very gods who put him there in the first place. And that is the end of that manga. And if you made it this far, leave me a hashtag next part in the comments below to push me to post the next.
That was awesome and kind of smart. I don't know why they didn't do that before when they were fused. Like, be fused, even if it's like not that long. But train up here like that. That way they could push themselves to the limit and not worry about and like planet and stuff like that, you know?
Chapter ASAP. It will for sure leave you gobsmacked. And the best thing is, if you're a Patreon, like the over 237 of you that have joined, I'm going to be posting more early manga pages very soon on Patreon over the next few days that will shock you. And if you want to fund and make sure this manga is what I keep posting, just consider joining my Patreon for $3, as you not only support.
Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you did. I know Josh and Shadow probably will. If you liked it, please leave a like. Let me know you enjoyed it. And again, if it gets a good like ratio on each one, at least I guess 3 or so, I will again skip a week and do more of this. If not that 2-hour one live, obviously. If not premiered, but most likely live. If you guys would like to see me do these live, please let me know. But yeah. Hopefully guys, see you guys in the next video.